Daddy's home. Now, I know you've all been awaiting my arrival. In a time, no, in an era where YouTube is nothing more but just slop, AI generated slop, and pig slop from the drama community. It's time that I've come back from my third hiatus, I would say. I think it's my third one. I forget. Too many to count, I suppose. It's time for me to come back into the realm of YouTube, back where I belong, back where I feel like I could express myself creatively. At least until when I get bored or busy again or whatever. But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about a lot of how I feel right now. We're going to talk about why have I been gone. The end of a trilogy. Hopefully it's not going to be a Transformers Age of Consent kind of situation. Anyways, now a lot of you have probably been wondering, where has my favorite niche micro celebrity have been? Well, let me just break it down for you. As a son of an immigrant family, it is always bestowed upon the responsibility of education must come first. And that responsibility was bestowed upon me as well as it has its best been blah, blah. And that responsibility, as it has been bestowed upon me, has also been bestowed upon my siblings as well. So I decided to follow into their footsteps and become a man of education. Ladies and gentlemen, hold your applauses, as I like to tell you all that your favorite niche micro celebrity, Fettuccine203, has graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Engineering. Get applause now. It's light work. It really wasn't much, really. Yeah, it's only costed thousands of dollars and, a lot of sleepless nights. A lot to the extent where I'm pretty sure I just took years off my lifespan. And I mean fucking years. Like, holy fucking shit. But yes, I have finally achieved a childhood dream of mine where I wanted to become an engineer for the very longest time. Yes, now I have a degree in engineering. So educationally, in terms of education, I am educated as an engineer. I have yet to receive my governmental license to become an engineer, but that is soon on the way. But enough of that. That's pretty much the only reason why I've been gone. It's just school. Anyone who does STEM, anyone who's been in STEM knows that STEM takes a lot of time. The STEM degree takes a lot of time. School in general takes a lot of time off your plate, especially if you're taking it seriously like I was. At least I tried to take it very seriously because I have a lot of hiccups that came along the way or whatever. But nothing about that. It was a very stressful time, and when I started YouTube, I always wanted to start a YouTube channel, but when I started YouTube, it was back in 2023, and I took it as a way to express myself creatively because I actually like to do little edits, and it was kind of nice. It was kind of nice to give my opinion, my word, kind of play video games and upload whatever I wanted. That's really ultimately what I wanted for this channel to be, just an expression of myself, of the time. I just wanted to just do whatever I wanted with it. That's why a lot of my channels are a lot of my videos are very random. Sometimes it's commentary videos, sometimes it's not. It's just a gameplay video or something, right? Sometimes me playing Fortnite with my friends, and that's pretty much it. And sometimes I try to stream, as you probably look back on my channel. You probably even look at my Twitch channel, which, give it a look, why not? But it's just supposed to be something I like doing because I like to express myself in these kind of ways. And also a good way for me to become a bit more confident in being more extroverted, because that is kind of a requirement that you need when you're kind of doing online content. You need to be a bit of an extrovert in a way, even though kind of most people who do it back in the day were very introverted, because it's a lot easier talking to a camera and a mic than it is talking to thousands of people in real life. It was just been very stressful, and I just wanted to focus on graduating, which I finally did. I finally graduated as of May 2026. I now have a Bachelor of Science in Engineering, so it's a very huge accomplishment. of mine. I'm very proud of myself, and it's something that's hard for me to say that because I'm not a person who's very proud of themselves in general. So this was something that was very, very like, it was a very prideful moment of myself that I was finally able to do it as I walked up on that stage. But regardless, I am back now. Yeah. We're back to making videos, I hope. I mean, it's like, as I'm recording this, it's like fucking June 25th now. Like early in the morning. So people are probably wondering like, oh, you know, you graduated in May, so how come you haven't been making it? I just want to take a break for myself. I want to enjoy unemployment for a little bit, you know, before I run out of money and I have to get a job, you know. So, yeah. I am back. I have plenty of ideas what I want to do for content. I'm still going to do commentary videos because I like to do commentary videos because they're easy. They're nice to do. I have opinions about things that are going on in the world, you know, politics. I'm not a very political person, but I do have like very humanitarian views on certain things, especially that are going on around the world. Like, it's hard not to talk about politics nowadays because the world's going batshit crazy, but I'm not gonna get too much into that because I'm gonna get into a huge tangent about it. But I do have other ideas other than commentary. I would like to start streaming more often. Probably not gonna do it very frequently as people who, you know, dedicate their time to streaming. But I do have ideas for some streams. I know there's some people who, on the commentary community, for example, they stream looking over things that they would want to talk about in terms of drama. I might do some of that, but really, I mean, I like doing it by myself. I like researching the topics by myself because it just feels a lot easier to do than it is trying to put on like a performance for people. But I do want to stream more gameplay videos. I do have an idea that I totally ripped off of somebody on Instagram, where you just essentially you play like Call of Duty Zombies, and you take a shot for every round that goes by, and I feel like that's a pretty funny idea to do. Be a little serious, I don't know, you know, get drunk playing fucking video games or some shit. But in terms of other videos though too that are not commentary, I do have some specific ideas in terms of like, I want to kind of I think I mentioned this one of my previous, like, why I have been gone videos. One of the previous installments of the trilogy is that I wanted to try to put my education and my degree to use, essentially. I want to try to incorporate my education into some of my videos, concept ideas. So, as someone with a Bachelor of Science in Engineering, I think it'd be kind of nice to kind of show design concepts, or to like design and actually build something. But that requires money because, you know, material costs money, and at the moment I don't have any money at all. So I'm going to hold off into that idea for quite a bit. Movie reviews are going to be coming back as well. I have seen quite a bit of movies since the start of this year. So, I mean, if there's any ideas for any kind of content videos you guys want to do, by all means, you know, let me know. Put it down in the comments below. But in other words, yeah. I mean, there's no other way to say it, but Daddy's home. Is it you say Daddy's home?